just kind of that's and you can read about that. That's kind of that standard voter psychology.
Yeah,
You know, the only thing worse than a bad public policy is different public policy.
Yeah. For English class, I have to do a proposal argument and propose a change, hopefully a positive change for something. And I was looking into this, but it's so complicated. So.
Well, you can come up with a pretty easy suggestion. Like, you don't have to, Social Security is amazingly difficult to understand. So my dad, who he went through the whole process when he was retiring, but he worked for a really big corporation. So they actually had, and he worked for he was GlaxoSmithKline Pharmaceuticals. So they have about 280,000 employees. They actually, when he retired, they had an employee at the work. They worked for Human Resources that sat down and walked him through everything with Social Security. That is extremely rare. Like, that doesn't exist pretty much anywhere. And then what he's done is he's now, because he got to sit down with a person and they were able to explain it. And he said they sat down for about 2.5 hours and went through this stuff. He then did that for all of his friends. He did that for my stepmom's parents, because, it comes time to, it's not just like, boom, happy birthday, here's your check. It's like, boom, happy birthday, here's a whole lot of paperwork you need to fill out. And it's not really all that user friendly. So good luck finding it. And if you have questions, here's a giant book full of information that you have to read and understand. Yeah. It's a very, very kind of burdensome process. And and like my dad said, the only reason he's a smart guy, and the only reason he has a really good understanding of it, he said, was because he sat down with this person who is an expert at this stuff. And that's all they do, is talk to people about Social Security when they're about to retire from this giant corporation. So they are, their career is to be an expert on this kind of stuff. It's crazy. So, you could, there's a good, something you want to change. There's a good point.
Yeah, I had a free market something, but I'll let you get to the review.
Yeah. So if you're interested in something you want to change, check out the, and there's some really good information on why this would be effective. Check out fairtax.org. And that is a movement towards eliminating income tax and replacing it with a consumption tax. So basically a federal sales tax is how it would work. And this way, your federal tax is now based on how much money you spend, not how much money you earn. And there's some really, really good points about why that could work. So there you go. Who do you have for English this semester?
I have Anna Hammerly.
Okay, she's awesome.
She's pretty great, yeah.
She's really, really good. Tell her I said hi, and don't write too much anti-government stuff, because she might do it. No, no. She's very. I pick on her about that kind of stuff. She's awesome. She's got a really, really good. Cool.
She is.
Yeah, awesome. And if you have questions or need any guidance on that, you're more than welcome. You can always email me, talk to me after class, whatever. I'm happy to help you out with that kind of stuff. Cool. Any other questions? Super good questions, by the way. All right, so let's do a review so you guys do really well on this quiz. So for those of you, if it feels like